Hello there everyone and welcome to my channel. Victoria here, Radiant Moon Tarot. We are having a look at Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising singles out there. If you are single looking for new love, this is your reading. We are covering the time period of May through to June of 2024. So let's have a look, Libra, and see what we've got coming in here for you guys for love. First off, okay, one of your rulers here, Venus, is in the sign of Taurus for the first 3 weeks of May, and this can really help to bring love into your life and to create some loving connections. This can be really wonderful for you guys. Venus brings love and abundance and new beginnings as well, but also brings things to fruition. So for some of you, things are starting to fall into place for you in a really positive way. We have a couple of very abundant new moons, especially good for new love. May 7th, new moon in the sign of Taurus, great time to set some intentions. And May 23rd, full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And this has a beautiful aspect of Venus and Jupiter overlaying that moon. So it's a really great time for love and for getting out, meeting people, and making some positive change. Keep your eye on May 18th. For some people, this may be a very lucky, very fortunate day. We do have some very positive aspects coming in here. We have the Sun conjunct with Jupiter, bringing us growth and expansion, bringing us some good karma, maybe even a little bit of luck, so it can bring us some really great energy. We also have Venus conjunct Uranus on the same day. And basically, Uranus is the astrological wild card, so we don't really know what's going to happen, but it's something that is shaking up our world that affects our future in a really positive way. And with Venus there, yes, this can be where we find new love, right? It does have an element of kind of love at first sight on there. Obviously, not everyone's going to be a love at first sight for something on that specific day, but it's something that gives an energetic shift in some way. This can also be about Uranus freeing you from something, freeing you from fears and anxieties and doubts and things like that, freeing you from old patterns, habits, and behaviors with love, and freeing you from the past so that you can move forward to your future. So kind of expect the unexpected with Uranus in the mix, but it can be very freeing for the majority of people. But you're encouraged to try something new, to get out of your comfort zone, okay? And just do something a little bit different. Get off the beaten path. So let's see what else we've got coming in here for you guys. We've got deep knowing. Very spiritual energy. This is about trusting your inner wisdom. All right, trusting your intuition. So your intuition is incredibly heightened right now. You always trust it. It's always there, but it's very much on point and at its peak at the moment. This is also where you need to trust yourself to make the right decisions for yourself in regards to love, and especially when you're meeting new people. Your intuition's not going to guide you astray, okay, unless of course you ignore it, and that's not your intuition guiding you anymore, right? So whatever your situation is, trust your intuition, but also trust that you have the wisdom and knowledge and experience that you need to make the right choices for yourself, whatever that looks like, all right? But this can also be an energy of making sure you pay attention to the signs, because there could be some magical happenings that are going on around you over the next couple of months, guiding you towards love or helping you to be open to new love. We have yin energy coming in here, loving it, loving it, loving it. Very connected with the moon cycles, right? And we don't call the moon a she for no reason, but yin energy is very connected with Venus as well. So this is a really great turning point. Yin energy is also connected with your intuition, but it's about receiving, loving, kindness, compassion, all these wonderful things. Beauty comes to the forefront here as well. So this is really saying, get ready to receive and open your heart. Have an open heart, have an open mind, go with the flow, okay? We do sometimes rail at the fates when we don't get what we want right away, okay? And you're being reminded not to do that, all right? Just one day at a time, keep yourself open, and just see what happens. Go where the wind blows you, kitten, okay? Because you could be led down a garden path somewhere where you're not used to being. All right. But it feels right, but you're inclined to question it because it's a little different than what you would normally experience or what you would normally do. All right. Trust it though. Okay. If it feels right and you're not getting any red flags, other than the fact that I don't normally connect with this kind of person, or I don't normally do this activity, things like that, that's called getting out of your comfort zone. But trust that, okay? Because you could just be led down somewhere really wonderful. We have no place like home. So this can be about focus on your home and your family, on stability and security, that kind of thing, right? So there could be some things going on in your home that you are focused on at the moment. And when you kind of get those things wrapped up, then you're ready to open up for love. But no place like home really does speak to you being honest and truthful with yourself, being comfortable in your own skin, knowing your value, knowing your worth. Okay. And when you are in that energy, you attract the same kind of person, right? Someone who's confident, someone who knows who they are and they know what they want. They're not going to flirt around with you. They're not going to play games, right? They're not going to, lead you down a path and then go, oh, no, change my mind, right? So this is whatever you're putting out there, you're attracting back, but from a place of authenticity and truth. Not a bad thing. This does also potentially show that there might be some changes going on around your home. All right, this is card number 5. Fives can represent obstacles and challenges, but they can also represent exciting opportunities for change. So some of you could be moving. You could be beautifying your home in some way, or maybe you've got like a home-based business or something and you don't get out as much as you really want to. So again, time to shake things up a little bit there. But you could have someone new moving into your neighborhood or even your workplace or something like that. So again, keep an open mind. We have here work. There we go. Okay, we've got work here. So work is a factor for some of you here. All right, this can be where you have some work goals. You've got some career goals, and May is a really good month as well for money and career goals. So this can be where you are putting your initial focus, right? You've got something you want to do, maybe you got some projects, right? The no place like home, maybe you're trying to find the perfect company, the perfect fit for you. Work could be taking up some of your time. Maybe you do work from home, and again, you're like, well, I don't really get out and see people. I talk on the phone and I have Zoom meetings, right? So you could be very much encouraged to get out of your house a little bit more. Okay, but work could be a factor in finding love. Now, of course, as we're talking about new love, you could potentially meet somebody through your work. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you're, all of a sudden going to crush on, the person sitting beside you in your office, right, or your workplace. This can be anyone. It can be someone new coming into your workplace. It can be a customer. It can be a tradesperson coming into your workplace to do something, right? Maybe you fall in love with the HVAC guy, right? Hey, he knows air conditioning, right? Or she, right? They know their air conditioning, right? You just never know who it might be. It could also be an activity around your working hours. Someone in the coffee shop where you stop every morning to get your cup of joe, right? Someone where you go for lunch, or maybe with the yin energy coming in here and the flowy energy, right? Maybe one day instead of going to your usual place for lunch, you go somewhere different, somewhere you've never been, somewhere where you decide to try new, and then the magic happens, right? So the work energy and meeting someone in new love around your workplace doesn't mean that it's necessarily in your workplace, right? That can be a little bit awkward sometimes. But again, the heart wants what the heart wants, right? But just something a little different that may bring love into your life there. We have passion. All right. Who doesn't need a little bit of passion? So passionate new connections coming in. So, and of course, when we meet someone new, it starts out with a little bit of chemistry. It starts out with a little bit of flirtatious energy, and maybe it leads to a little bit of passion. So not so bad. So this can be with someone new, or maybe someone you already have in your life, and things are starting to heat up a little bit. All right. We also have dating, okay, look, a big full moon on that, so very connected with the moon energies, okay? Get yourself out there, be open to meeting people, to going out on dates. Just because you go out on a date with someone doesn't mean you have to marry them. It doesn't mean you need to feel guilty if you don't want to go on another date with them either, but your dating life is starting to pick up a little bit of steam, so a little bit of momentum, so this is a good thing. But you just never know. If someone invites you out somewhere, whether it's on a date or whether it's for a cup of coffee, maybe give it a try. Just go, right? You never know where it might lead you. Something interesting might come about out of it. Or maybe you'll get clarity about what you really want. And that's invaluable. We don't like this one. We've got wallflower coming in here. Does that person look happy? No. Does she look interested? No. Don't put baby in a corner. Okay, it always reminds me of that, is this particular card, right? This is just a little bit of a heads up. Okay, this might be how you're feeling now. This might be how you're feeling in situations that unfold over the next couple of months. The wallflower energy is a little similar to the Four of Cups. Feeling like you're not interested, right? Or feeling like, I'm just going to give up on love because nothing's happening. This is about feeling left out, like you're the third wheel or the fifth wheel or whatever they call it, right? This is you maybe even feeling a little sorry for yourself, right? So this is a huge heads up here, okay? This is energy that we need to pay attention to. We all feel this way every once in a while. We all feel a little bit lost or disconnected, or we all feel at some point that nothing's going to happen. And the thing is that sometimes we get in that energy because we're focused too much on love, right? We're focused too much on the thing that we don't have. And as we all know, wherever we put our energy, wherever we put our focus, this is what we get more of. So if you focus on what you don't have, you're going to get more of what you don't have, which is nothing, right? So this is a big reminder here to pay attention to your energy, because we want to bring in love and laughter and connection and dating and passion and romance and all of these wonderful things. All right. So when you find yourself getting into that wallflower energy, okay, recognize it, process it, and then empower yourself to turn it around into something different. Find yourself invited to some work event or something like that, or maybe some work function, and everyone else has their spouse or a date and you don't have anyone. Be the butterfly floating around the room, attracting pollen or attracting bees, right? Be that light that everyone else wishes they could be, right? Turn being independent and being single into a positive thing, right? You can talk to who you want to, you can do what you want, you can arrive when you want, you can leave when you want. Right? You don't have anyone to babysit if they drink too much alcohol, right? You can just go wherever the wind blows you. So turn that into a positive, right? And let your light shine. This could be the one. Ooh la la. Very nice. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So some of you already do have a connection in your life, so you'd probably be feeling a little bit deeper of a bond. Okay, and yes, this could potentially be the one. Remember, trust yourself to make the right decisions and choices. Okay, don't ignore any red flags. Make sure you're being honest and truthful with yourself, and make sure this person is as well, and you're good to go. Some of you could have already met somebody, and maybe you've lost the connection. Like, maybe you used to go somewhere for a cup of coffee in the morning on the way to work. And then maybe you haven't been there for a while. And now all of a sudden you're there again, and boom, you could see that person that you used to kind of have a little bit of a crush on previously, right? So you could bump into someone again. You could also bump into someone that maybe you used to know or be friends with or work with or something. And hey, you never know. This could turn into something a little bit interesting. It can turn into new love because there's a little bit of familiarity there on some level. But this could be the one also means that some of you have met your love, your person, energetically, or maybe even in a past life. So this can be really interesting. You're probably going to recognize them on some level when you do see them. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, right? So remember, Number one, that yes, you may already know somebody, a lot of chemistry, and things are clicking like there's no tomorrow. So great, see where that takes you. But this is also a big reminder of the energy that we put out is what we attract back. So put out love, you'll receive love. Put out positivity, you'll get positive things back, right? Because we want the good things to multiply. So magnetic attraction, you are attracting the love that you seek. Make sure that the energy you're putting out is what you want to flow back to you. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Number one, be committed on your journey to finding love, but don't be obsessive or controlling about it, right? We can focus on finding love, and we can do things to find love without stifling it, okay? This can also represent, yes, for those of you who are perhaps already have some sort of connection in mind, this could potentially be the one that does lead you down the merry path to higher level of commitment. But I also feel here in this energy that there could be a very important invitation coming in here for you guys in the next couple of months. You could be invited to a wedding, an engagement party, an anniversary, a workplace event, something like that, some sort of engagement, right? An activity, an engagement. And this could be potentially where you meet new love. Keep an open mind. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yes, if you already know somebody, right, don't be afraid to ask the important questions and talk about the important things. All right. This is also about you being honest and open with yourself and with the universe. What do I want? Right. And knowing truthfully and deep in the heart of your heart of hearts what you want and why. What kind of person do you want? What kind of relationship do you want? What kind of qualities do you want in a person that you're attracting towards you? Right. But be honest with yourself. And this is what you will attract back. But yes, there might be some very interesting conversations that you may have over the next couple of months. We have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. Now, some of you could actually have Virgo in your chart somewhere because Virgo also got the Page of Cups. Very nice. The Page of Cups brings new love, new beginnings, new friends, new acquaintances, all things matter of the heart into your life. The Page of Cups also shows you opening yourself up, opening your heart over to love. Also does show a heightened intuition here for you guys as well. So wonderful energy all around. It shows fun, shows excitement. It shows a little bit of love and romance blossoming here, and wonderful. But it can also bring in a surprise. The Page of Cups is quite often where we do get something that we didn't quite expect. New people, we bump into someone, and all of a sudden, ooh, we've got a little bit of a spark, right? Whatever we've got going on there, it's beautiful energy. Love that. Love that. New love reading, we want that, and we also want the Ace of Cups. Can be really good for that too. But the Page of Cups, we'll take that. We also have the Six of Swords coming in here as well. All right, following your heart, looking out into the future, knowing that everything is going to be much more pleasant and on the up and up. The Six of Swords is in your blessings position, so this shows leaving troubles, difficulties, worries, sorrows, fears, anxieties, all of those things, leaving them behind. We're moving forward into better times. So wonderful, wonderful energy. This does show a little bit of healing as well. Right? Opening your heart, right? The person got a heart on the back of their sweater. They have a scar in their heart, right? But their heart is out nonetheless. So it's beautiful energy coming in here for you guys. Really positive, moving you forward and helping you attract some love. We also have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. There's that work thing again. And we have the Chariot. All right. So in this particular energy here, I just happened to glance at the back of this particular deck, and we have the Fool. New beginnings, excitement, adventure, fun, friends, taking a leap of faith, getting out of your comfort zone. Very interesting energy, very fun energy, very fun-loving energy there. So it's awesome. So in this energy, though, we do have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Seven of Swords can be an energy of, I'm not sure. I think I know what I want, but then am I really sure? So you're kind of backpedaling a little bit. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. So just be aware of that. All right. This can also show an element of distrust. All right. Maybe you've been hurt in the past. Okay. You've been betrayed. Maybe someone has just told you things that you want to hear. They haven't been honest and open with you. And so this can be something that's really important for you, right? I mean, we should all have trust in a relationship, right? But this can be something that's really at the forefront for you. Finding someone who is honest and trustworthy. Okay. But this can also be where you're maybe a little bit back and forth, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay. And we do have the wallflower energy coming up there as well. Okay. So be clear what you want and take the steps forward that you need to take. All right. And stay positive. That's the key to pretty much everything. But with the Seven of Swords, there could be either a person or an energy sneaking back into your life. Okay. Now, if it's someone that you used to date, okay, and maybe it didn't work out for whatever reason, I feel like here you are only interested in moving forward. Knight of Pentacles in the Chariot. You're not going backwards in this energy. You're moving forward only, right? So you might certainly shut this person down. Okay. You're like, and they might come in here with you. They might come in and, oh, I've changed. A Seven of Swords showing up? No, they haven't. All right. So only moving forward for you. But the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot, this is all about invitations, offerings, moving forward in a positive direction. This shows that there could be some career goals here that you're going to achieve. The Chariot is success. The Knight of Pentacles, success. Okay. And so there could be something there with your work, with your career that is really positive, right? You're getting things on track, or you're getting things where you want them to be. The Knight of Pentacles can be invitations, offers, opportunities of all kinds. As a person, as a potential new love, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody reliable and dependable. Slow mover, mind you. Okay, they don't move fast, all right? It's like, oh, would you hurry up already? They could be an earth sign, so they could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, right? Maybe even a Capricorn here, because we do have goal-oriented and ambitious, right? So that could be that person, but they're committed, right? They're committed, honest, truthful, and, they take notice. They're very observant in their energy. But we've got the Chariot coming up here too, which is a card of success. This is about your goals, your ambitions, your goals being in reach, things coming into alignment for you. It's also a card of destiny. So this energy can be where Taurus season, earth energy, Taurus season moves you towards some destined, fated events, people, situations. All right. And we do have that coming out in some of the astrology anyway. Okay. So it could be some things where the ball is already in motion and we need to keep positive. We need to look forward, and we need to keep an open mind and open heart, because there's something that has been set in motion that may come to fruition for you. Beautiful energy. But the Chariot is also Cancerian energy as well. So there could be something that happens when we get to Cancer season, which is June. Okay. Actually the end of May into June. Okay. So there could be something that occurs between the end of May and June in Cancerian. So, the end of June into July. Good Lord. So June 19th, I believe it is when we head into Cancer season. All right. So this can be where we're getting things into alignment, where we're taking our time through May, and then something shifts for us here. But yeah, it could also be a Cancerian person, and this Cancerian person, no place like home, is very connected with home and values and stability and security. So this can be something that you're looking for as well, right? But whatever your situation is, we've got forward momentum. We've got doors opening for love, you opening up for love as well. Oh, that's so funny. We have the Chariot in your challenge position here also. Okay, so not only do we have the Chariot clarifying your blessings, we have the Chariot showing up as your challenge. Boy, okay. That is a little bit of a tug of war, isn't it? And remember we said here with the Seven of Swords that you could be moving forward and then backwards, forwards and then backwards. So a little bit of a roller coaster there for you. And the Chariot in both your blessings and your challenge is back and forth, right? One step forward, two steps back, two steps forward, one step back, right? So knowing what I want and then not being sure of what I want, facing my fears and then letting my fears overtake me. Okay, so this can be where you really need to pay attention to this energy. Okay, so just be aware of this energy that may be in you or around you. This can also represent the need for patience. All right. Because the Chariot is very, very much filled with forward momentum, very ambitious, very determined, it can be that patience is something that you need to embrace. All right? Because this can represent some impatient energy. And remember, we've got the Knight of Pentacles showing up here as well. So there's good things coming in, okay, but maybe slowly, right? And patience will certainly pay off for you. Okay, so it can be this kind of, I want it now already, right? But patience is going to be what gets you to where you want to go. This can also represent that there's something out of alignment here, because for the Chariot to move forward, okay, we have to have things in alignment. Our masculine and our feminine has to be in alignment. Our yin and our yang, our physical and our spirit. So if our spiritual selves are, ready to move forward to find love and bring love into our life, but we're not ready to do something about it physically, we're not taking action, then we're going to be stuck, right? So this is saying that you need to really honestly assess your situation and where am I stuck? What is the situation? Is it something I'm doing? Is there something in me? Because remember, we got wallflower energy there as well. Okay. Is there something in me? Is there fears getting in the way? Am I reluctant to get out of my comfort zone, talk to new people, try new things? You're encouraged to try something new, right? To break out of a cycle or break out of your comfort zone. And sometimes we need to be really honest with ourselves about that. But once you get things in alignment, bam, that's when you're off to the races. All right. So the universe is stepping in, the universe is helping you here, but of course things are also in about their perfect timing, right? Timing is everything. And spirit is aligning people, situations, places for you to align to bring love into your life. Number one, you got to be ready for it. And number two, timing is everything, because it's not just about you when you're attracting love into your life. It's also making sure the other person is ready too. Right? We don't want spirit to bring us someone that's not ready for love. A waste of time. That's not what I manifested. That's not what I ordered from the universe. And so just keep that in mind. All right. But this can also represent, for some of you here, you are ready to break free out of a pattern or a cycle of in and out energy from a previous person. Okay. You're like, no. Right? Seven of Swords energy, right? No. I'm moving forward. I'm not going to keep going backwards and forwards and doing this tiptoe dance with you. This is where I want to go. I'm looking to the future. I'm not going to look back on the past. You haven't changed. I have. So I'm going to move forward in a better direction. So you might really need to put your foot down with someone. But I feel like here you'll have the gumption to do it. We have the Hanged Man here as your advice from Spirit. Take your time, take it easy, step into the flow, let go of things that aren't working for you, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, okay, all of those wonderful things. Trust in your energy, trust that there is love out there for you, but you need to be a little bit patient, okay? We already had that message coming in, and there it is, big time, okay? But this is also that message from Spirit that there may be something holding you back from really being ready and open for love, and you've got to deal with that before love comes in. Okay, and again, it's back and forth kind of energy. So the Hanged Man is here to help you release, surrender, let go, so that you can be more open to love, and so that you can get out of a period of stagnation, and so that you can move forward in a wonderfully positive way. But when you take a step back and you really look at the big picture and you're really open about, who you want in your life or what the possibilities are, this is where you get clarity. This is where you might get an epiphany about something. But this is also where you see all of the possibilities and all of the potential that's out there. So a little bit of magic in the air for you guys. Okay, love in the air for you guys. But yes, patience. Patience may be required. I'm going to leave all that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If so, please do hit that like button there. I truly appreciate that. It lets the algorithm know that you enjoyed my reading and it shows it to more people. But most important, it tells me that you resonated with your reading on some level. And of course, not every message that comes out is going to be for all of you, but hopefully there was something here that did. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful next couple of months. Good luck and love. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.